My name is Evelyn Reed, a leading obstetrician at Metropolitan General Hospital and a protege of the renowned Professor Dr. Hawthorne. In my past life, actress Serafina Hayes, my husband Marcus Sterling's mistress, was in a car accident. Despite knowing about their affair, I upheld my professional oath and successfully performed her life-saving surgery. Serafina, driven by malice, later fabricated vicious accusations of malpractice against me online. This public smear campaign resulted in me losing my career, being disowned by my family, falling into severe depression, and ultimately taking my own life. Serafina then openly married Marcus, walking over my grave after my rebirth. I swore things would be different. The present found Serafina rushed into the hospital by Marcus, with severe uterine damage and heavy bleeding following another car accident. A colleague secretly filmed the scene, warning me that Serafina was clutching Marcus's hand and calling out, "Husband, save me." When Serafina was wheeled into the maternity ward, she ignored everyone else and pointed directly at me, demanding, "I want you to perform my surgery." She was attempting to exploit my professional reputation for a guaranteed safe outcome and destroy me if the high-risk surgery went sideways. Vice President Dr. Wallace, who had conspired against me before, immediately urged me to accept the case. I, however, had a different priority. I pointed to the adjacent operating room. "I have an emergency ectopic pregnancy surgery. The patient, Clara Benson, is already being prepped for anesthesia and is in critical condition. I cannot handle two cases simultaneously." Clara was the woman who had tragically died in my past life, after I was forced to hand her off to the inexperienced Dr. Veronica Chase. I had found and arranged to save Clara immediately after my rebirth. Serafina became hysterical, accusing me of letting personal revenge dictate my medical decisions. She even publicly admitted the affair in the hallway. "You just don't want to operate on me because your husband loves me," I retorted coldly. "Is your life the only one that matters?" Unwavering, I turned and walked into the scrub room. Fearing Serafina would lose her ability to conceive and the Sterling family line would end, Marcus confronted me. He looked at me with open annoyance. "Even if you're angry about my affair, there's a limit. If you dare stand by and do nothing, I will divorce you." Without hesitation, I responded, "Then let's get divorced. I wish you to the best. Slut and a dog should stick together." After successfully saving Clara, who survived and retains the potential for future pregnancy, Marcus burst into my office again when Seraphine's subsequent surgery performed by Dr. Chase failed. Marcus demanded I step in to assist. I laughed coldly. "I need at least an hour to physically recover. If it's truly urgent, use your financial power to summon a team of outside experts." I then revealed the shocking truth. About the car accident, they were getting intimate in the car, distracting the driver and causing the crash, leaving Marcus completely speechless. When we met to finalize the divorce, Marcus was still sneering. "You can't have children, away from me. You are nothing," I shot back, my voice sharp. "Away from you, I am still Dr. Reed, with my education and my career. And about having children, I don't have a problem. The one who can't have children is you." Marcus had been diagnosed with azoospermia, male infertility, due to his unhealthy lifestyle, a secret I had kept for 5 years. Now exposed at the moment of his greatest arrogance, I contacted my media connections and released irrefutable evidence: the affair, the true cause of the accident, the conversation recordings, and the divorce proceedings. The news went viral. Serafina and the Sterling Corporation were hit by a public relations disaster, and stock prices plummeted. I then delivered the final blow by forwarding Marcus's messages where he tried to bribe me and the infertility diagnosis to both of our extended family chat groups, causing utter chaos. The consequences were swift and total. Marcus Sterling was cut from the inheritance list, his credit cards revoked, and he was exiled to a remote minor branch of the company. Serafina Hayes, due to severe infection after the failed surgery, and lack of funds was forced to undergo an emergency hysterectomy at a cheap hospital. Serafina, now sterile and detested by Marcus, finally chose suicide amid mounting debt. I was promoted to chief physician and chose to conceive and give birth to a beautiful baby girl using a sperm donor. Receiving the final divorce papers, Marcus whispered a defeated "I regret it." I gave him one last cold truth. You only regret losing. You never regretted betraying me.